to
Oh,
my
here we go.
Philadelphia Eagles, plus
Here
3
we go.
versus the Atlanta Falcons. And I have to say, looking at this football game, it's a good matchup for the Philadelphia Eagles, particularly in week 1. And even when we saw the offseason, when Julio Jones got moved, Kyle and I, there's no more people joking around with Julio Jones than both myself and Kyle when it comes to the Atlanta Falcons. Now he's no longer there, but trust me, if he was there healthy week 1 versus the Eagles, he'd had 5 for 166 and 3 scores against them, and they would have blown the Eagles out. That's a nice bit of player that's no longer going to be in Atlanta, which now finds himself in Tennessee. So breaking the game down, I think the Eagles' defensive line can get after Matt Ryan. Do I think the Eagles can win the game? Sure, I do. Otherwise, I'm not taking the 3 points at this point. Hey, I think he can keep it, Kyle, within the 3 and get the win. No, you have to have a belief that the Eagles can go on the road and win. Didn't see much of Jalen Hurts here. You have young wide receivers. That's always going to be a big, major question mark. But I don't know if I trust Matt Ryan all that much. You're going to have a couple guys step up. Young tight end and Kyle Pitts. Obviously, on the outside, Ridley is a very talented wide receiver. Now he's going to be the 1A without the cover of Julio Jones taking away double coverage on the other side. This is a very good football game. Did I bet this game myself yet? No, but we pick every game, Kyle, and I'm going with the Eagles here in an upset over the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, this one's tough. If this was flipped and this game was in Philly, I'd probably lean to the Eagles. But I'm going to take the home team. The Falcons are much better at home. We know that. And that defense, for as bad as they were last year, if you remember the second half of the season, they started to really progress. They were sneaky tough against the running game, allowing the 5th fewest fantasy points to opposing running backs last season. This is simply a case for me, home and away. The secondary for the Eagles, still nothing to write home about. Darius Slay, we saw him last year, went backwards in his career. They still have Avonte Maddox and Steven Nelson starting in that secondary. That's never a good sign for any football team. Those are not the 3 names you want as your starting cornerbacks here. But you're right, no Julio Jones, so now it's going to be Olamide Zaccheaus. You're going to see more Russell Gage. Of course, they're going to try to rely. You'll probably see a lot of 2 tight end sets with both Hurst and Kyle Pitts. We'll see what we get out of Kyle Pitts. That's probably the thing I'm most excited to see in this game is Kyle Pitts. I do like how the Falcons address their running game. Last year, of course, they had, the corpse of Todd Gurley out there rushing. I like the addition of Mike Davis. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. He can get you tough yards. He has quickness. He doesn't fumble. I think Mike Davis is a big upgrade to the running game. For me, it's just home or bust. And trust me, I've got plenty of road teams who I like this week. But for this one, I'm going to take the Falcons at home -3. Just not enough for the Eagles to scare me away from that. But like I said, if this game was flipped and in Philly, I'd be on the Eagles. I'm going home team. I'm going Falcons -3.